What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? First and foremost, to those of you who are following me, I'm still alive, baby. I'm still kicking, living every day to its fullest. So I promised you guys a weed video on the weekend, but I didn't make one. I'm gonna make a detailed video on how I clean my bong as a visually impaired or blind person. Now, this requires 3 very cheap items. All of my hits are super smooth, super clean, and I recommend you follow in my footsteps. It's always good to smoke out of a nice clean bong, just to have that nice fresh hit. So this is what I do. First of all, I take all of my hits in warm water. I got the idea from YouTuber Cupin, sorry. Warm water bong rips are much more enjoyable. I find they're smoother, they taste better. Yeah, and honestly, it keeps your bong a little bit cleaner. So every time I take a hit, or a couple hits, whatever, I take a couple hits in warm water. Make it about as hot as a cup of tea. I recommend trying it. May require some trial and error. You may not like it at first, but yeah. So warm water hit. And then I have, after I'm done taking my hits, I dump the bong water outside. And I go upstairs and I rinse the hell out of it. I have a little, I have davels. They're like long toothpicks. I recommend getting these. After every hit or so, I poke out my resin and take my bong upstairs and I wash everything out with warm water. Very thoroughly. I scrape it with a stick every time. And, yeah, after you do this, if you do it consistently, you won't build up resin as often, so you won't need to purchase alcohol. And then every 3rd day to every week, depending on how much I smoke, I actually use dish soap to clean my bowl and my bong. I let it sit overnight in warm water, hot water, and dish soap. And every 3rd day to every week, I do that. And, rinse it out very thoroughly, obviously. Scrape the hell out of it with your davels. And once every 3 months or so, I actually use Orange Chronic to clean my bong. It's a little bit more expensive than isopropyl alcohol. About 3 times more expensive, but I find it does a better job. So, yeah. So once every 3 months or so, Orange Chronic or isopropyl. I'm probably going to get some isopropyl pretty soon, actually, and use that to clean my bowl rather than dish soap, just because it works better. But yeah, if you use dish soap in your bong, a couple times a week or even once a week, change the water daily, scrape out your bowl when you're done using it, you're going to have a much better experience smoking. So, yeah, that's how I keep my bong clean as a blind or visually impaired person. Alright, hope you all found this video entertaining. Also, I'm trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm just going to be straight up and say that I'm reaching the end of my demise, for those of you who don't know, because of a tumor on the brainstem that's, continuing to grow. And there's not a damn thing they can do about it. So I've just been taking CBD, using a bunch of cannabis. I'm going to start using edibles next month. Yeah, so that's where I'm standing, and that's how I keep my bong clean. Sorry, I can't speak. That's how I keep my bong clean. I didn't even smoke today as a visually impaired or blind person. All right, peace and love.